Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the first edition of Tech Timeout. My name is Michael, and this is just kind of my platform that I'm kind of starting out, just kind of learn and help you guys learn, and we can learn together. So should be a lot of fun. About myself, my name is Michael. Once again, I currently live in Ohio. Looking to move out to Seattle or maybe Portland in the near future. So that should be pretty exciting. So about me, I have a master's in cybersecurity. I currently go to school, Lambda School. I decided after I graduated that I kind of want to learn more about web development. So it's been a really great opportunity to go ahead and learn more about that. And if you haven't heard of Lambda, it's a great school. I go part time because I also have a full time job outside this. They do have a 9-month course and an 18-month course, so it's not really a boot camp. I mean, some might consider it in the same category as boot camp, but I mean, boot camps are usually 12, 16 weeks. I mean, this program is 18 months, so it's definitely pretty, I guess, pretty in depth, I guess you could say. So, I mean, the staff is, pretty, all the instructors are awesome. So it's been a lot of fun. So so that's a little bit about my background. So GitHub, obviously, you can see that I've been on GitHub since July 6th of last year, and I have to go in and fill in these, because we did a lot of assignments that, were forked from other repos. So I mean, what I actually did isn't always reflect down here, since instead of creating the new repo, just kind of fork the repo that's kind of given to us. So it's been a lot of fun though. Create a lot of good things, and as you can see, we're right now learning Python, so it's actually a lot of fun. And today, let's see, we can learn about, what can we learn today? Well, I don't know. Let's go, I guess, I can show you the stuff that I use currently. I use the built-in terminal. I'll make this a little bit bigger for you guys because I know it's probably a little bit hard to see because I am on a 27-inch monitor, so might be pretty small if you're on a laptop. So let me make this bigger for you guys. That way, it's when I type, that's a bit easier to see. And let's see, we'll do that. Some people have the I guess cool terminals. I guess mine's very basic, but I like the gray. I think it's a nice color. I gotta make it bigger. Let's see. Maybe I do quit and then restart the terminal. There we go. Oh, that's bigger. Okay, awesome. So my current setup here is I've been using Visual Studio Code lately. I guess this is one of the sprint challenges that we are going through, algorithms, so it's a lot of fun. So let's go and close that for now. All right, let's just start a new file, why not? Be able to install support for joining session using a browser link. You can still join session manually. Live share. Never show again. Don't know why that. Live share is really cool though. If you don't know much about it, it's actually a really awesome thing, and I'll talk more about it at some point because it's kind of cool when you can, if you're working with a group, 3 or 4 or 5, you can get on and kind of just use one live share and use one VS Code, and it's pretty cool. Definitely trust people you're working with, because usually you can give them access to your terminal, and pretty much NVM is not compatible with npm config prefix option currently set to user local. All right, let's see here. Let's just say we'll do this one. Why not? All right, there we go. Cool. So I love using the terminal. I love developing on Mac. It's been really cool. I tried the whole Windows thing, and to me, I think things are just easier done on Mac than on Windows. And VS Code, a lot of cool extensions that I like using. Where are they at? There they are. Obviously, I have quite a few of them. Auto rename tag, Babel, bracket pair colorizer. Spell check is actually kind of cool for writing like I guess like your markdown files. Docker.env, some React snippets. So a lot of cool stuff. Only thing I noticed is when you have really big files, unless you have a lot of RAM, it will slow down when you use all these extensions. But you can just go through disable the ones that you don't need. So not too bad. So I guess that's gonna be it today. I just kind of want to give you guys an introduction, and actually let's do I don't know, what can we do? I will think of something to do for tomorrow's stream. I just want to get on there, introduce myself, and just say welcome. I know this stream is maybe, I guess, not a really good indication of what the stream's gonna be about, but we'll talk about different things. Usually, I'll talk about a specific feature. I'll talk about a specific language. Maybe we'll just live code some things. So, whatever sounds like fun. What am I working on now? I'm working on my portfolio site. I guess I could pull that up and we can code for a few minutes on it. So let's see. Let's go to the GitHub desktop. Let's go. I think it's going to be under portfolio. This should be it. We'll go ahead and fetch the origin. And then let's go ahead and open a VS Code. Cool. All right. I don't know why I'm getting this error here. What's this one here? Whoa, got a lot of things open, don't we? Okay. Close some of these. npm use delete prefix. Let's try this one. Actually, npm config delete prefix. Let's try that. Maybe that won't give it to us next time if we delete it. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna close that. Let's see if we still get that same. npm is not compatible with the npm. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's debug this live in case you ever get the same message. Let's open up a Google Chrome tab. Let's go to Google. This is one thing they really teach well at Lambda is how to find things. Let's see how to, because you can't learn everything. That's one thing I've learned as a developer. You can't learn everything, but what you can do is you can become really good at finding things. So sometimes when you get error, sometimes it's easier to just copy and paste it. And let's see, Stack Overflow is usually pretty reliable. Let's see, delete and reset the prefix. Okay, npm config. All right, let's try it. Let's see. All right, we're gonna try this line first. And then let's go back and indicate it in the error message. All right, let's see. 6 point. Okay, so we're gonna change this one to, let's delete this one here. Version 10.15.3. Let's see if this fixes it. Close this out. All right, let's do the new terminal. Boom, it's fixed. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Sometimes when you get an error like that, sometimes if you just Google search the error, sometimes you have to really read it, because if I would just copy this one, obviously I'm not using Node version 6. That's a really outdated version Node. So all right, let's open up the folder. Let's open up, what's going on here? What changes do we have? We're importing the footer. Let's see. Okay, so we're deleting this and then we're, okay. Sure. Uncommitted changes from last session. Looks like just formatting. That's what it kind of looks like to me. All right. Formatting. I don't really use the commit messages on this GitHub, but every now and again you'll have to do that, and that's fine. Okay, we're gonna push it, and then we'll open it up here. Okay, cool. All right, and wow, why did he do this to me? Okay, well, it didn't do that then. Maybe that's old terminal. That might be it. So whatever. So now we can just CD into a portfolio. I'll show you what kind of looks like so far, and we'll just yarn in case some of the packages might change, but they didn't. So CD and source, and actually we'll go back here. Where's the yarn start? Which will open up the React and open up the development server, which is going to be in locals 3000 this time, which is usually the default. All right, so right now I don't have a lot of CSS. I'm just kind of doing like the wireframe and just kind of getting started. Because I put the borders here, and obviously this is not the final product. I would never create a design this hideous right now, but the borders just kind of help me distinguish like the different components within React. So, all right, so it looks like we got some skills added. Let's add a few more skills. Okay, I thought we opened our folder. Why is this doing this? Okay, let's see. There it is. We must have 2 or 3. Yeah, we do. That's what it is. Okay, there we go. All right, we will go down here, and let's put up here li GitHub, because one thing you definitely learn is GitHub, and GitHub is a really awesome tool for version management. So I wonder why Prisma, that should be ignored, because Prisma is definitely a thing. It's really awesome. Okay, yeah, whatever. There we go. And should go back here and it should hot load, and there it is. There's GitHub. All right, so our links, what do we have set up? It's been a couple days since I've worked on this. I've been quite busy. All right, so we don't, looks like the links aren't set up yet. So we'll go here in app.js and we'll see what our routes are. Okay. All right, so I want to go ahead and make the routes here. So let's pull up React Router. It's been a little while since I used React, so let's just, I believe this is going to be this one right here. Okay. And these documents are really nice. They really did a pretty nice job here. Route config. All right. Cool. I have a really nice example of how I like exporting these in a clean way. And let's just go back here and see how I did this. I thought this was a really nice way, because you can do them all in one file. But I thought it was a bit nicer if you kind of separate out and in its own file, and then you just kind of import it, and that's pretty nice. So let's go here. Would have been we did it in the labs. Okay, there we go. All right, it would be in actually, let's go here because this is a very old version because it's a fork. All right, and we'll go to client. It was in the, it's gonna be a source. It's gonna be a React router. It's gonna be into this file. And this is all this right here. A lot of this is going to be the GraphQL stuff that we use, so it was actually really fun to use that. All right, so we'll go here, and actually this is not what I need. I want the routes, which is actually going to be a different file. There we go. Cool. So yeah, this is a nice way to do it, the routes. So if you, what do we have here? We have, sometimes I feel like these screens get cramped, but that's okay. Usually I have 2 or 3 monitors, but I kind of want to show you guys what's going on, so we'll keep it, we'll get rid of that here. And we'll go back to app.js. That's where the routes will be. All right, let's open this to the side. All right, so we'll say export const, and then you can just make it all caps, you know, that way it's consistent. And this is gonna be /about. And then we'll have, what's the other one we have here? That we had one more link. Oh yeah, projects, okay. Export const projects equals, and I guess we'll use proper spacing because it looks nicer if we do it that way. Projects, if I can type today. All right, and yeah, we're gonna fix that. There we go. Cool. And then so the app.js, we'll go look here. Okay, so we export all those out of that file, and here we just imported all as routes from this file. So we'll do the same thing here. All right, we'll say import all as routes from, and go find the file here. It's gonna be there we go. It's gonna be in the constants. It's gonna be in the routes. Okay, there we go. So the next thing I want to do is we actually want to create the routes. So I just kind of use the example from previous code. It's gonna make this. So we know we have about the projects. Okay, so we'll go here, and we'll say the nav is it's gonna be a route. Okay, so we'll say route. All right, we're going to close it out. Actually, we're gonna do self-closing tags. There we go. Because I've learned the hard way, if you try to do like not self-closing router tags, it can get quite messy. So we'll go route. I'll say path equals, and it's just going to be this is just going to be slash. Why is saying, okay, import, I see. We have to import route from React router DOM. Okay. There we go. So that's going to be the path. And component will just be equals. It's going to be the navigation, which we imported. And it's going to be nav. Same thing with the front page. It's going to be, we're going to do this one while we're at it. Make that into route. Path equals. This one's going to be exact though, because if we don't use exact, it's going to display on anywhere the slash is going to be, and we only want this to show on this page. So I'll show you what I mean. You can put anywhere there, and then we'll say no. We want self-closing. Okay. Component equals, let's see what we import as. It's going to be front page. All right, let's see if this works. I'll do one more. We'll do route exact path equals yeah, I messed this up, but that's okay. Let's see, routes. Okay. This can be routes dot front page. Routes dot, it's gonna be the about page. All right, let's see, what was it? It needs a closing tag. We'll do that. All right. Oh, okay. Export const front page equals slash. All right, let's see here. Make this like that. All right, right. Router DOM does not contain default export. Import as route. All right, we'll go back here and see how we did this here. Let's see. Import routes. Import star as routes. That should be correct. Let's see what it needs here. Attempt to import React router DOM does not contain a default export. Import as route. Oh, I see. Let's see what's it's gonna be. It's gonna be import. Okay, so we have to deconstruct it. Okay. All right, we'll go here, and we'll just do route. There we go. Cool. Let's see if it works. so go back here. I should just do a slash. It's not showing us what we think we were going to find. Let's find out why. Component front page. All right, so we're getting the nav. All right, let's see here. Unknown word. All right, all that looks right. Let's just see if we just do. Let's just do this. Let's see if that changes up. No. Is it not front page? Is it something else? Okay, let's get rid of this for messy. Sometimes you just have to keep. Alright, I messed something up here. I'm guessing it's because this might change. Let's see. Import front page from views front page. Interesting. All right, so this should be able to go routes dot front page. And we're just not getting any of it right now. Sometimes that, you know, so things like this happen. Like I've done this 1,000 times. What's going on here? So let's just get rid of these routes for now. We'll just do front page. Is it gonna show? Let's see. Okay, so there's there's the front page that we had. Sorry for my cough. So let's do route. Set up again. Path equals routes dot front page. Then we'll go component. Front page. That might have been actually. Let's see. And then we'll close out that. It might have been. Yep, that's exactly what it was. We were using capital C because if you change that, it's gonna. That's not what driver uses. So that's, yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, that was fun. Some live debugging. Always a good time. Okay, so now we'll go back and put our other routes in. All right. Routes. Path. And here we should be able to just put the nav because we want that to display on pretty much any page, so we can just go like that and just go nav and then close that off. And then we'll go sometimes it's just easier. Copy, paste, routes.about. And then do we have, all right, well, we'll change it here. Component's gonna be, see if I do that now, it's gonna not like, so we'll create a new view real quick. Actually, let's just import the projects page. We have that one already set up, so we'll just do that one for now. We'll import it here. Import projects from it's gonna be a view. There we go. And we'll do this one here. Set it to projects. Make sure it matches up here. Okay, cool. It matches. And then routes.projects. These are going to be all caps, so remember that. All right. Views does not default export as projects. Sure does. Let's see. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, so let's go to make a real quick here. Make a class component. And we'll import projects dot SAS import SAS file. All right. And then I like putting the export defaults at the bottom. I just think it's cleaner. And we'll say projects. All right. And we'll have to go like this here. There we go. And we'll just say for now, H1 projects page. All right, so now our routes should be working. Let's see. Okay, so now we won't make this exact path because we don't want that to show anymore when we go to the projects page. Okay, so we go home, that works fine. Click about, there's no component set up, but you can see there's a route. And then click on projects, and we get the projects page. So cool. Now we'll go and commit some changes. We'll say, actually, we'll use this down here. And we'll say git commit, git status, and all the files that we changed, we'll see that. We'll do git add all, status, make sure it's all there. Cool. And we'll say git commit m. All right, we'll go down here and we'll say added some routes to the app.js file and add created class component for projects. Cool. You just close out of this and do git push, and there we go. So that was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Won't keep you too long. Well, thanks for stopping by, and I'm sure I'm going to edit this down a little bit, make it a shorter video. But in any case, thanks for coming by, and tomorrow we'll take a look at something else. Cool. Till next time.